Hello, welcome to my RuneScape 3 video. So, in the Missing Presumed Death quest, there are many gods in the Empyrean Citadel. For example, here is Commander Ziliana. In old school RuneScape, she has Starlight, a unicorn, and Growler, a lion, as pets. She's level 750 as a boss. This is General Growler, the leader of the Bandos army, and obviously you can see his chief engineer in the Zamorakian Undercity. This god here is Azanadra. So the YouTube song Azanadra's Cathedral is very good. You actually free him in Desert Treasure quest. Here are some of the Darok or Barrows brothers or something like that. You could actually get a bobblehead of each of the Barrows brothers as a pet. That's all I know about them for now. I know they do have a quest as well. They seem pretty important. Those bobblehead pets aren't really possible. So here's Krill. Krill is the commander of the Zamorakian army. He is in old school RuneScape, and he's in the God Wars dungeon, which is a fun raid. In this stream, I'm going to be doing Missing Presumed Death quest. So to begin, you speak with McGrubor in Burthorpe, and he's going to give me a wicked hood. I'm going to say yes. Give me a wicked hood. Okay, so the first step is to right click and activate your wicked hood. You're going to select Earth Rune, and you're going to select Teleport. You're going to run eastward towards this church. Very extravagant looking. To begin the quest, you're going to speak with Brother Samwell, located on the map, right here. I teleported here with my wicked hood. The quest by speaking with Brother Maxwell. It says, "Oh, thank you, adventurer. You need one free inventory space to get a notebook from him. I have a spare notebook. After you get the notebook and accept the quest from Brother Samwell, you speak to the slaughtered monk right here. And I'm going to say, investigate torso. So now I'm going to go and search this plant, and I get a ring under the plant. I'm going to search this other slaughtered monk to the right. And I'm going to select option 4, listen to the trap soul. After that, I'm going to investigate this tree. Let me free up one more spot. Down, shackled, free me, mercy. So I'm going to go speak with Brother Samwell. After you finish speaking with him, you run up to the west. And I'm going to talk to the old man right here with the sack of bones. The odd old man carrying the bones. You're going to run back to Brother Samwell. I like how it kind of tells you where to go. And to the southeast. I'm going to speak with this person over here. I'm going to investigate his arms. Saradomin's symbol is this plant right here. There's a necklace. Someone must have dropped it. After that, you investigate the fence. I'm going to investigate the bench. You find a letter. After you investigate this bench, head up the stairs and speak with Blaze Sharp Eye. After you speak with him, return to Brother Samwell. After you speak with him, you right click and you go to Rune Crafting Guild Teleport with your wicked hood. So I'm going to right click and go to the bottom floor of the beam. To the north of the beam, you could speak with Valina right here. Welcome to the Wizard's Tower. My wicked hood, activate wicked hood, select Earth Rune, and then select Teleport. I'm going to run eastward to the church and speak with Brother Samwell. You show Brother Samwell your findings. I knew I could count on her. I think I would be able to explain mortal. Oh, so I had to fight some zombies. Zombies are level 7. Open the box when you're ready to be teleported to the Citadel, adventurer. We're not too careless. Go ahead. You slowly tilt back the box of the lid. After this quest, this box will continue to bring you to the Empyrean Citadel, So just run north and speak with Icthalarin to continue. I'm going to say, I want to continue to the Citadel. It would be more effective for us to split up and search for death. You hear the click of a door unlocking to the west. So I'm going to run to the west. I'm going to open this door here. And I'm going to view this window to the north.
And I will continue to protect my...
Saradomin says, and I will continue. Armadale says, you speak as if you are benevolent, Saradomin, but you do not practice what you preach. Bando says, you need war, just like me. I see it in your eyes, the lust for glorious battle. Saradomin says, Icthalarin. Zamorak walks in. This dog stayed awfully far from his home. I see Sliske managed to bend you all to his will as well. Watch your tongue when you speak to me, Icthalarin. I thought only the mightiest gods were invited. What's this peon doing here? I'm a god, and the recipient of an invitation, same as you. Good, this gathering could use another level head. The arrogance displayed here is shameful. Arrogance. I strive to guarantee the safety of all who call Guideliner home. A true god should. We are all gods here, gathered for the same purpose. Know your place, Icthalarin. You would be a fool to believe you are wiser than I. You have the audacity to think you are warning us. Sliske has yet to prove he has gained any power. He will not manipulate me. Yet here we are, the most gods assembled in one place in all of history, and I am sure, like you, we're persuaded. Wow, a Bandos sighting? Oh my god. So, in the southwest corner, you just have to investigate something. Check out the rest of the building. And outside, it's like a emissary of Sliske is over here, or Lomia. A memorial statue. Okay. So, let's investigate the storage crate. There are some discarded notes in the box. They read, Barrow's brothers, you are lucky subjects of my next experiment, involving the power of the Shadow Realm. Watch this space. Nice. I'm gonna go outside through this gap. Jump the gap. I'm gonna run across these planks. I'm gonna drop down the rock face. Climb the rock face. Wish I knew where to go. Alright, let's climb through this obstacle. And investigate this storage crate. I mean, it's good video editing to follow along to. The crate contains several copies. Let's see who wrote this. Raksu. The crate contains several copies of the same list. It reads, Gods, Armadil, Bandos, Brassica Prime, Icthalarin, Marimbo, Saradomin, Saren, Zamorak, Zaros, Other Mischief Makers, Death, Wall Street Bets. I'm I'm gonna go through this door to the north. And I'm gonna open up this other door. Was that other person over here? Okay, let's go outside. Aha! Past the first of Sliske. 1 second. Past the first of Sliske's tests, I see. This one should be more of a challenge. You might want to turn on the lights before you start. So, let me move up a little bit. The white is protected by the shadows. So I need to turn on the light. And then lead him over to the light to fight him. I got the pretty boy fight style. Prettiest of the boys. They're all level 7. They're no match for me. They keep attacking till you see the whites of their eyes. Pull this other lever. And annihilate this dude now. You could only damage them under the spotlight. Alright, so let me view this window now. Did I defeat all seven of them? No. Still in combat. Alright, let me view this window for another cutscene. Samwell says, "You would think it would be so easy to lure me here. I came of my own volition. I would see this with my own eyes." Let me move this up here.
You were once a Majorat.
You were once a Majorat, same as he. Sliske knew you would come to witness another one of your kind descend. It is the rest of us who have been manipulated. Ah, it is amusing that you believe Sliske could manipulate me. He simply promised me one thing. It doesn't take an elder god to work out what he was. Stop your squawking. He promised me you would all be here, and he promised me war. Ah, try me. You've seen what I'm capable of. You may have gotten the better of me once, but that does not make you a conqueror.
You must see how
Oh, nice.
Sliske lured you here.
It's a nice green cap. Yeah, I'll just crop each of them individually. I'll just take like a, in case there isn't like a cool background picture and a photo. I mean, I have OBS lossless on, so let me end my recording and then start another recording in case says Sarah Diamond, you must see how Sliske lured you here. I am not as oblivious to details as some of you may believe. The truth has far eluded me. False information was fed to my generals. I believed Saren would be here, and came to confront her about an attack on my people. Even the attack itself was set up. At Saren return, she would also be here, manipulated by the same plot as you. What I've heard of Sliske is true. He is as sly and devious as they say. How could you allow yourself to be fooled by this snake? Unless my eyes mistake me. I see you stood here, same as me, Armadillo. We are in my Empyrean citadel. I will not allow Sliske to hijack the home of my people. And what of you, Icthalarin? I just happy to receive an invitation, were you? You know as well as anyone, I would not trust this pretender in a millennium. Why are you here then? Not for my company, I'm sure. He has kidnapped death. What is good of the underworld if there is no death? Aha, so you've come to save your fair maiden. No, the stalk has come to fetch his bone. Enough, I'm not alone in my search, and we will find him. Okay, we're gonna run to the north and go through this door. And then go through this door. See what else is going on over here. Nice. Let's click this viewing panel. Ah, a visitor. Welcome to the light chamber. Be quiet. This is the shadow chamber, adventurer. So, am I recording? Yeah. So at 2 minutes, get them. Stop being so gloomy. Look at the lights. It's the light chamber. Light casts shadows, hence the shadow chamber. So I'm going to say option 3. Stop wasting my time. Time. So much time. We've been here for ages. I'm bored to death. Cheer up. Don't mind him. He's always this grumpy. We're in charge of the puzzle, and we want you to be the first to play. I'm going to say option 2. What do I do? All you have to do is rotate the dials on the 4 corners. You're terrible at explaining it. You have to move the dials to cast different shadows into the pit. Then those shadows will form a shape. If you can make the right one, we'll unlock the door. I'm gonna say, sounds fun. Okay then, go ahead. So, I'm gonna rotate the bottom left one once. I'm gonna rotate the top left one twice. I'm gonna rotate the top right one 3 times. And I'm gonna rotate the bottom right one once. You've done it. Well done, adventurer. Are you sure? No, that doesn't look right to me. Ah, admit it. He's finished it fair and square. Okay, I'm sorry. Please don't go. You can't leave me with this brainless moron. You can now proceed to the next chamber. Shadow and I have lots of talk about. Oh no. You hear the click of a door unlocking. So, I'm gonna go check out this window over here for another cutscene. Wow, incredible. Let me continue onwards and talk to death. What a fine and perfect death. Oh no, he changed. Death changed, no. Let me leave the door. No. Okay, it's fine. So I'm gonna talk to Death, the statue of Death. Aha! Thought I was Death for a minute, did you? You should have seen your face. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised you made it this far. You're cleverer than you look. You look cleverer than you are. Where's Death? There's no need to be like that. Why does everyone like Death so much anyway? He's so grim. I'm gonna say, option 2, get to the point. Ah, the point. What's the point of anything, really? When you're a talking mask, you have a lot of time to think about these things. I've got an idea. We'll play a game. I ask you a riddle, and if you get it right, I'll give you a gift worthy of the gods. I don't have time for your gay. Oh, you're no fun at all, are you? Fine. If you answer correctly, I'll give you death. That's more like it. Let's hear this riddle. Okay. I can build castles and melt in the rain, but I trickle down as the seconds drain. What am I? I like a challenge. Any option. Yes, yes, that's the spirit. Hidden in these chests are a series of objects representing possible answers. When you have the object you believe is the correct answer, simply place it on the plinth next to me. After answering, the object will return to its chest. But there is one catch. The second chest will only unlock once you have answered the first riddle. The third will only unlock once you have answered the second riddle. Then you must answer the final riddle. Oops. A riddle within a riddle within a riddle, you might say. But be careful, the correct answer could be in any of the unlocked chests. So I'm going to say option 3. How do I answer? Hidden in these chests are objects representing possible answers. When you have the object you believe is the correct answer, simply place it on the plinth next to me. After answering, the object will return to its chest. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to investigate the first chest and say option 3, take sand. You found sand. So I'm going to place this object on the answer plinth.
I see you selected.
It says, I see you selected sand. Are you sure this is your answer? Option 1, yes, final answer.
Well done.
Well done. You've unlocked chest number 2. Have a riddle as your reward. I can fall from the sky, but I cannot climb higher. I spring with no legs. I run but don't tire. What am I? So I'm going to select the second chest. I'm going to take the water. You found water. I'm going to place that on the plinth now. Place water. You selected water. Are you sure this is your answer? Yes, final answer. Well done, you. That's chest 3 unlocked. Here's the third and final riddle. Glass can't create me, but stone and steel do. I'm made by the sun, but it's out of its view. I can be tiny and also vast. It's the shape of my maker, like a spell. What am I? Search the final chest. Oh. Let's search the second chest again. Take shadow. Found shadow. Place that on the plinth. I see you selected shadow. Are you sure this is your answer? Yes, final answer. Correct. Of course the answer was shadow. It's the realm of my master after all. Now hold up your end of the bargain. I played your game. You must release death. I promise you a gift worthy of the gods themselves, and a gift you shall have, an invitation to my master's ascendancy. You received an invitation to Sliske's ascension. Well, what about death? You said you would free him if I answered your stupid riddle. Yes, I must confess, that was a little white lie. Perhaps you should take a look through the window and see for yourself. So, I'm going to look through this window to the east of death.
There is no place for your theory of chaos in a peaceful world.
Armadillo says, This is no place for your theory of chaos in a peaceful world. Simrak says, then stop hiding behind words and prove yourself in combat, coward. Vando says, haha, do it, I can't wait. Sliske says, settle down, children. Settle down.
Do not presume
Oh my god.
I won't kill you.
Saradaman says, do not presume, I won't kill you, Sliske.
For all we know, you
Icthalarin
haven't
says,
gained any power
for all we
at
know,
all.
you haven't gained any power at all.
Thought you might
Sliske
say
says,
that,
I thought you
so
might
brought
say
a
that,
little
so I
surprise
brought a
for
little
you.
surprise for you. Try not to get too excited.
To my right, the one and only.
To my right, the one and only death, and to my left,
The ferocious
and to my left,
dragonkin,
ferocious dragonkin, Strysath. Oh, nice.
I know, I know.
Let's get a picture of
Sometimes I impress even myself.
Armadillo over here. Oops. Can't take my picture properly. There we go. Get a picture of Sliske. I know. Sometimes I impress even myself.
You think your new toys
And what makes you think your new toys will prevent me from crushing you? Gods, we could put an end to his lunacy right now. Slow down there. Let's think about this for a moment.
What would happen to your beloved mortal followers if I was to kill death itself, I wonder?
What would happen to your beloved mortal followers if I was to kill death itself? I wonder. You wouldn't dare.
Wouldn't I?
Wouldn't I?
And if that's not enough to stop you, perhaps I should release Strysath.
And if that's not enough to stop you, perhaps I should release Strysath. He seems to have increased in power lately. Someone's been using the Stone of Jazz. Perhaps. Now, if any of you want to take the risk, be my guest.
No?
No, I thought not. Now, where were we? Nice. So, I'm going to run all the way around the roundabout back to where I started. So I tried to use the music player in this game. Right over here. So this is called Faces Obscura. Looks like it is showing the song name. But the song name for this area is called Faces Obscura. Got General Gardor, Commander Ziliana, Earl Tutsaroth. So many gods. Total time. General Khazard. Oh, that's not General Khazard. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to speak with Guthon the Infested. Enter Sliske's Ascension. Yes. You hand over your invitation. Oh, wow. I can walk right next to the gods, dude. And they're even bigger.
let him out of the cage.
Icthalarin says, let him out of the cage. This is definitely the screenshot for the YouTube. Move this over here. Oh, I can move around. Nice. He goes best over here. Butch. Cooler with him facing me. 1 second. Okay. Let's look at each of the people. Oh, I could talk to them too. See what Zamorak has to say.
Let him out of the cage.
Let him out of the cage. Well. The guest of honor has arrived. You're late. Welcome, mortal. What is this human doing here? He has demonstrated certain talents. What's the matter, Bandos? Jealous? I earned my invitation fair and square. And how did you earn invitation? He has more right to be here than you, weakling. I haven't heard much of your deeds from Moldark. You mortals have your drive and strength. Perhaps you should have earned your place here. Sliske says. How touching. Moving on. You're just in time for the main event. An event for the ages. Sliske's grand ascendancy.
Are you sitting comfortably?
Are you sitting comfortably? I'm going to say, let Sliske carry on with the show. Check out Bandos over here. Check out Zamorak. Got some cool close-ups. Another nice green cap, I think. Yeah, let's check out Death in the Cage over here. Check out the dragon dude. Oh, he's pissed. Alright, let's continue.
I'm running the show.
I'm running the show now, and you're going to want to hear what I have to say. And spit it out already, charlatan. Oh, feisty, charlatan, he says. Coming from the usurper himself. Interesting. Get on with it, Majorat. You're trying our patience. Yes, I can see you're all desperate to know what this is all about. Well, I happened across a couple of items. Artifacts, you might say, of the Elder variety. The Elder God artifacts are not toys for your amusement, Sliske. They're dangerous. Indeed. You'd only need to ask a certain recently deceased god to find that out. I have managed to acquire not only your staff, but also the Stone of Jazz.
The Stone of Jazz.
He stole the Staff of Armadale and the Stone of Jazz. Oh my god. The Stone of Jazz. Jazz was shown in my RuneScape 3 Gods video while he was torturing Karapak next to Krill Tsutsuroth in Sentistan. What reason do we have to believe you of all people? I see no proof you possess the stone. You didn't notice. I dressed up for you, Samarak.
Really
Though, I'm glad you asked. Believe it or not, I don't go around kidnapping dragonkin for fun. There's a certain method to the madness. You'll pay for this, false user, Strysath says. Angry thing, isn't he? Those of you who are paying attention will have noticed him calling me a false user. While I don't like to be referred to as false, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Saradomin says, you are not worthy of the power the stone possesses. In the wrong hands, it could be used to remove all of the gods from Guyliner, as Guthix did. Sliske says, you ought to be careful then, hadn't you, Saradomin? Armadillo says, the stone's power comes at a price, Sliske. All your own power increases, so too does one to the dragonkin. You'll be more to suffer consequences. So I'm going to say, ask how he captured the dragonkin. How did you capture a creature as powerful as the dragonkin who walk around near Krill Sutroth in Sentiston, a level 92 Slayer? A good magician never reveals his secrets. Fortunately for you, I'm not a magician. It really was quite trivial. Turns out the dragonkin are a remarkable, predictable race, and Dragonkin Laboratory is in the northeast of the wilderness. I was hoping for more of a challenge. Strysath says, I will destroy you, false user. You can see how angry it makes them, can't you? Destroy the false user. It's highly amusing, actually. Anyway, I simply lured poor Strysath into the Shadow Realm. In he charged, screaming like a big scaly baby. Oh, I think the Shadow Realm has the Shadow Leviathan in it, possibly. Let's read about the Shadow Realm. RS3. You could see it with the Ring of Visibility. The Shadow Realm is discussed at length by a dragonkin in the Shadow Realm, who mentions that most of what is known about the realm is misleading. It's filled with shadow that gets thicker the lower one travels into it, and at a point, the shadow is so thick that not even the gods can traverse it. The Shadow Realm is featured in the General Shadow mini-quest. The Shadow Realm is the dimension in which the Majorat have great control over, with the Majorat General Khazard and his followers currently in the realm, preparing for the next ritual of rejuvenation. Alright, so Shadow Realm is clearly going on my website now. As is tradition. Anyway, I simply lured poor Strysath into the Shadow Realm.
Then before he knew it, trapped, nowhere to run.
Then before he knew it, trapped, nowhere to run. Well, that's nice, dude. You brought us here for your ascension. Have you become a god or no?
You really believe I brought you here so you could have answers? No.
Aha,
no.
you really believe I brought you here so you could have answers? No, there will be no ascendancy today. This is supposedly your grand ascendancy. You've lied to us enough. Have you obtained godhood or not? I wouldn't want to spoil the fun now, would I? It's highly amusing, keeping you all guessing. You're just dying to know. I'm tired of your games. Answer us before we crush you. Oh, you can't be tired of the games. They've only just begun. Besides, Bandos, you're going to really like this one. It's a time for the real announcement. I'm holding a contest, a free-for-all, you might say. A battle of the gods. This is ridiculous, even for you. I'm done here.
Not so fast, Zamorak.
Not
You
so
might
fast,
want to stick
Samarak.
around
You may
for the
want to
next
stick around
part.
for the next part. It's really going to heat up. If you think we'll be part of your game, you have truly lost your mind,
Really are
Sliske.
no fun at all, are
You are
you,
really no fun at
Saradomin?
all, are you,
This is the
Saradomin?
calm
This is the calm before the storm. You should savor the moment. It's not so much a game. More survival of the fittest. There's only one rule, you see. It is only a matter of time until our moon, Zenaris,
resulting in a total eclipse. Gillinor will be engulfed in shadow.
the kingdom of Zenaris is Skyliner's moon. It is a strange satellite, acting somehow as nexus of an almost infinite amount of interdimensional planar treads. Alright, here I'm going to drag this really bright screen over here. RS Wiki needs dark mode, obviously. It is inhabited by small winged creatures known as fairies. And according to the Guthixian memories, it was Zenaris where Guthix saw Skyliner for the first time. The normal laws of physics and logic do not apply on Zenaris. For instance, animals can be spoken to without the need of translation amulets, and plants require no nutrients or sunlight to grow and emit a faint glow. Being described as an intersection of worlds. According to the coordinator, Zenaris is an extremely old place. They have a fairy mafia. They try to take over Zenaris. Okay. Fairy banker. There's a bank in Zenaris. Zenaris eclipsing the sun before Sliske's endgame. Nice. That's fun. Alright, let's add this to my journal. Circle Fairy Mafia. Access to Zenaris is granted after the Lost City quest. That's where I did my Slayer training. In old school RuneScape. Nice. It is only a matter of time until our moon, Zenaris, passes the sun, resulting in a total eclipse. Skyliner will be engulfed in shadow. It is at this exact moment the contest will end, and the winner will be the person who has killed the most gods. Aha! Finally you say something interesting. Be quiet and let the intellectuals talk, you brute. You truly have gone mad. Why would any of us listen to you? Because Armadillo. There's a prize, just one little prize, that I think you might be interested in. On the day at which the sun is eclipsed, someone will stand victorious with most of what you defeated, and to that person I will gift the Stone of Jazz. What? This is madness. This will cause an all-out war on the gods. That's insanity. I don't believe a word that comes out of this rogue's mouth. No, no, no. Aha! A little lost for words, are we? Pick your next moves carefully. I wonder who will score the first kill. You're mad. What exactly? You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. Alright, what exactly do you hope to achieve there? Well, that's for me to know, isn't it? Moo. Survive if you can, Zamorak. Maybe then I'll let you in on my secrets. The stone is not a toy, Sliske. Do you have any idea what this will cause? What's the matter? Scared? Bandos will crush you. Maybe you should be more tactical. Pick off the weaker gods. And what about our honorable guest? How do you feel about this adventurer?
Be careful what you say here.
Be careful what you say here, mortal. The gods do not forget. I'm going to say, this is my chance to win and become a god. The day has finally come for me to take my deserved place as a god. Gods, I implore you not to listen to Sliske. We must seek peace through justice. Quiet, coward. I can smell your fear. This great battle will show you who is strongest once for all. Even if you become a god, Sliske, you are merely a fledgling. You do not have the right to enforce this. You cannot fool me with your diversions. One way or another, the Stone of Jazz will not remain in your hands. Open your eyes. Sliske is manipulating you all. He is not to be trusted. I'm gonna side with Bandos. Bandos is right. It's time to stop arguing. We see who is really the most powerful. All you weaklings will fall beneath the god of war. Stay your tongue, beast. Only I can stand as the true god. Silence. Enough of this petty arguing. If you won't do it, then I'll kick things off myself. Alright, let's try that again. So I stamped out the fire. Now I lead death over to Icthalarin. Yo, death looks mad cool, dude.
I am glad I encountered you today, mortal.
That got
You
death.
proved a valuable ally.
Death looks cool as shit. I'm glad I encountered you. Wait. I'm glad I encountered you today, mortal. You proved a valuable ally. You have my gratitude. I may not have escaped without you. What will you do now? There's not much work to be done. I have duties to attend to in the underworld. In my absence will have had consequences. There's an abundance of souls to be reaped. We must be cautious. Gods will fall in the coming days. The Stone of Jazz is too powerful to be ignored. Some may fight, some may go for Sliske. Some may employ other tactics, but everyone will want the stone. We could be facing the start of the next God Wars. Even mortals may try to win the stone. Make no mistake, adventurer. These are grave times. We all have our part to play. Let me just get a screen cap of death here real quick. Straight up. I'll just add that right into the normal screen cap. Why do they have to move every single time I do the screen cap, dude? It's so aggravating. Alright. Clearly, Sliske has taken an interest of you. You would want to play a key role in deciding who survives in the coming days. As a world guardian, your choices could decide the fates of the gods themselves. This is the most pivotal event to have occurred for thousands of years. The consequences will shape a new future. Gratitude for your help, mortal. Our paths will cross again, I am sure. Wait, did you bring Sliske to justice? I'm afraid he had too many bargaining chips. However, the events that transpired were of greater importance. But what about my brothers? He's a murderer. Do not fear, mortal. I will free their souls so that they may rest in peace. Farewell, adventurer. What a day. Thank you for all your help. I am eternally grateful, adventurer. Return to me when you have some free space for rewards. Alright, so let's free up some space. I still have the invitation box after the quest. Alright, so let's talk to Brother Samwell. What a day. Thank you for all your help. Take these as thanks. They are the least I can offer. You can use your invitation box right here to return to the Empyrean Citadel. There you could collect extra rewards, discuss lore, or even meet new friends. Achievement complete. Missing presumed death. You have completed missing presumed death, which is